people from diverse businesses, a lot of diversity in this room. Yet we're all here because we understand the world has a lot of opportunity. We all want to find that world that has just a little bit more love in it. And we realize, all of us who are here, that we can have more of that love if only we reach out and capture all of the opportunities that are around us.
Not even the 1850s, not even the 1920s, but the 1990s, when I got that permission slip from my father to go where you're treated best. The conversation was, if something bad happens here, or if we want to be at the precipice, the cutting edge of something new in the next big place, we're going to pack up our bags, we're going to sell our business, we're going to close our bank accounts, we're going to sell the house, and we're going to go somewhere new. And we're going to leave it all behind. Not much different than the 1850s. We are here to tell you that times are very different from the 1990s. And we're here to show you how. My question is, how many options do I need to make sure that no matter what happens, I will be safe, I will have a life of peace, and I can be with the people that I love?
The event has been amazing.
I would highly recommend it to anyone.
It has exceeded my expectations.
I'm looking forward to next year again.
I'm definitely going to come next year, the year after, and the year after that.
This is Nomad Capitalist Live. I am so glad you're a part of it. Welcome to Malaysia. And until tomorrow, good night and good luck.
Nomad Capitalist Live is back, and this year's 4-day event promises to be bigger and better than ever. This is your chance to join me, the co-founder of Apple, Steve Wozniak, the former president of Mexico, Vicente Fox, relationship expert Sadia Khan, investigative journalist Glenn Greenwald, emerging markets pioneer Mark Mobius, investment experts from Latin America, Africa, Asia, and beyond, and our host, Michelle McCrory, British politician Kwasi Kwarteng, Bitcoin expert Saifedean Amos, the Nomad Dad, Bob Henderson. Nomad Capitalist Live is far more than a conference. It's an event combining knowledge with 4 full days of information about global citizenship and investing you've never heard before. Networking with more than 800 like-minded people from countries all around the world. And entertainment, the biggest show for Nomad Capitalists anywhere in the world. Nomad Capitalist Live is your chance to be a part of the most glamorous show for global citizens. Get exclusive Nomad Capitalist merchandise and meet a who's who of interesting and beautiful people from all around the world. And this year, we're giving away bigger prizes than ever before. From real gold and silver to fine wines you can't find almost anywhere. Nomad Capitalist Live brings like-minded people together from dozens of countries around the world, united by a shared purpose to go where you're treated best. And you'll enjoy 4 days of not only incredible knowledge and networking, but amazing food and drinks, entertainment performances curated from all around the world, award-winning singers, and even our very own special Nomad Capitalist touches. This is the most glamorous event for global citizens. Nomad Capitalist Live was created to be open for everyone. You don't have to be a millionaire, you don't have to be our client. This is your chance to come and see how Nomad Capitalists live and to meet like-minded people all in one place. You're going to see what Kuala Lumpur is like and why I've called it home for over a decade. You're going to meet my team and understand exactly what we do. You're going to leave having learned a lot, but you're also going to immerse yourself in the Nomad Capitalist experience. It's an experience like none other. You're going to be part of our Live Like a King series. You're going to see how I live, and you're going to be part of something that is uniquely glamorous, while at the same time being incredibly educational. It's a combination that only Nomad Capitalist provides, and this is our brand in real life form for you to experience. Nomad Capitalist Live is an incredibly busy 4 days. We've jam-packed our one stage full of information that you need to know, and every year we add more. Just this year we've added an extra hour of materials, and yet We're adding new networking pods and ways to meet some of your favorite speakers. We're adding new ways to meet like-minded fellow guests that you want to connect with and possibly do business with. But Nomad Capitalist Live is also my real-world canvas to show the Nomad Capitalist brand to you and let you be a part of it. It's your chance to step into our Live Like a King series and truly feel what it's like to be a nomad capitalist, surrounded by some of the best in the world, some of the most interesting and beautiful people, learning things that 99% of people in the world will never know. This is an event for people who want to go where you're treated best, but they want to do so with a certain glamour, with certain luxuries. They want to enjoy everything that this life has to offer.
It's a really powerful experience to come together for an event like this, all in the name of freedom.
What makes the event so unique is we've looked at everything and said, how do we make this drink better? How do we make this performance better? How do we make the way that we serve you food better? How do we make the entire event a show? This is an event for someone who, in addition to all the information, all of the networking, someone who wants to come and be entertained and be part of a show. When I look at a lot of other events that talk about doing business or investing, they're very dry, they're very boring. There's nothing so exciting about them. And for me, this is the way I live. I want to have some glitz and glam. I want to have amazing food. I want to have great drinks.
I don't think I've seen anything like this, so definitely I'll be back next year.
It is a heck of an event. It's actually grown a lot bigger over the years. A lot of champions of liberty, a lot of people who are curious about what's happening in the world and how they can protect themselves.
Every year we're bringing new speakers and new panelists to Nomad Capitalist Live. These are some of the folks that we work with in our own business. These are some of the folks that I meet traveling around the world. You won't find them on YouTube in many cases. You won't find them anywhere on the internet. They are subject matter experts, whether it's the next big investment frontiers in Africa, whether it's how to do business in Latin America. These are people who in many cases are just practicing their craft, and they are the masters of their craft. They often don't speak at many other events. The beauty of what Nomad Capitalist does is we not only have a 100+ person team all over the world, but many of us travel all over the world, and so we have an unparalleled network of people that you get to come and learn from. And we've curated them to where it's not like so many events in a big conference hall where you've got to choose. Do I want to learn about living in Portugal, or do I want to hear about investing in Africa? We've really put it in just the right proportions to where you sit in one room, you watch one stage, and you learn a whole lot over the course of 4 days. And you can take all the nuggets from each of the speeches and each of the panels that applies to you, and you can put together a pretty comprehensive view of what it's like for you to be a nomad capitalist. This is not an event where you see the same old faces year after year. It's not an event where you see the same faces that you see at all the other events. We really bring people that I think are part of the zeitgeist. With everything going on with the US and Mexico right now, what better time to hear from a former president of Mexico about what he sees going on? What are the opportunities in Mexico? How will Mexico adapt to their relationship with the Trump administration? That's going to be a speech that to me will be incredibly valuable. I'm looking at Africa as a bigger and bigger place in my portfolio. I want to learn from people, not who are sitting in New York or London, but from people who are actually from Africa and in Africa, running businesses, making investments. We're going to have multiple people on stage talking about just that. I want to learn about what are the opportunities in Latin America, what are the opportunities in Asia, what are the opportunities to invest in AI outside of the West, and then compare, and I'll take what's best for me. And so whether it's Mexico or AI or the next big place like Africa, that's what we bring together every year. This is an event you want to attend every single year because no year is the same. We do have the Nomad Capitalist team updating you on the latest golden visas and passports and tax laws, and that stuff changes every year. But those speakers may be the same. What changes every year are those people that you can't find anywhere else, the people who are the subject matter experts. For the most part, we've got a whole new roster of those people. And so even if you've attended in previous years, you're going to see dozens of new faces talking about, in many cases, entirely new topics that we haven't covered before, because it's only been in the last 12 to 18 months that I've really zeroed in on Africa as a great backup plan and a great investment to have in your portfolio. And so when things come on our radar here, we talk about them at Nomad Capitalist Live. And we talk about things that you will never hear us talk about on YouTube. We open up and share more intimate, more relatable stories. We open up and share research that we're only offering to our clients. You'll hear about that, including the latest passport programs at Nomad Capitalist Live. And so it's an incredibly intimate experience, and yet you're going to learn a lot that you won't find anywhere else.
The best part about it is the networking capabilities. People from Singapore, people from Thailand, people from the States, people from Russia.
One of the beautiful things for me about the event over the years is that it has evolved. And while we still believe in concepts of freedom and self-sovereignty and have a certain libertarian perspective, we've really moved beyond to a place where we're not here to complain about something now. What you're going to hear at Nomad Capitalist Live is a whole array of opportunities. We know what the problems are, where you may be from. And I think how the event has really evolved is talking about the problems, attracting people who want to sit in the problems, to where now we've really become a company, a brand, an event that has people who are saying, where's the solution? Whether I'm just looking to dip a toe in and get a backup residence permit and maybe add something to my portfolio, or whether I'm looking to jump into the pool and go all in on this Nomad Capitalist thing. We meet people all over the world, in Colombia and Hong Kong and Georgia and Serbia and Mauritius and all points in between, who love what Nomad Capitalist is about. And I think that we're including them more now because they're looking for a solution. They don't want to talk about the problem. And I think in turn what's happened is our typical audience of Westerners are coming and they're saying, we also want a solution. No doubt that there are some folks for whom Kuala Lumpur is quite a distance away. I think it's an incredible opportunity to see a city that I love. I think it's worth it. But what that does is it makes sure that we get the highest quality guests. You want to come and network with people who are building businesses, who are making investments. This is not the event to come to if you just want to complain about what's happening at home, complain about politicians. This has really become an event full of opportunities. And that's been a change for me, and it's been a change for our company. And I think it's been a change for the better for our event.
An accumulation of all the information you could need in just 3 days.
Lots of great minds, lots of great ideas floating around.
Regardless of the content that you learn from the speakers here, it's also the networking. We have the same values, the same morals.
If you want the cheat code for financial freedom, sovereignty, living as a digital nomad, this is definitely the place to get all the hidden gems. I'm definitely going to come next year, the year after, and the year after that.
One of the things we're introducing this year is our Beauty and Brains panel. It's 4 pageant winners from around the world who are coming on stage with me on Saturday to talk about their high-growth investment frontier countries. And so rather than hearing from an academic or rather than hearing from someone who lives far away, I said, let's add a touch of glamour and bring people who have certain expertise about their own countries. Maybe they have their own business. One of them is a Bitcoin expert in El Salvador. Let's bring beautiful people on stage and talk about opportunities in their country where they live and work and do business every day. And one of the things I'm really passionate about is shattering stereotypes. Just because someone is a beauty queen doesn't mean they may not be an avid Bitcoin advocate or someone who runs a business in their country. Our brand is all about shattering stereotypes, and I think that that's one of the things that I'm really excited to do at the event and with the Beauty and Brains panel. What excites me the most about the future of Nomad Capitalist Live is the show. From day one, we've always had, I think, the best information and a large quantity of it that people leave saying they've learned more than they do at any other event. That's going to stay, and we've even expanded that a little bit. But what I want you to see is what we show you on Live Like a King. I want you to see great food, and if you've never been to Malaysia, you're in for a treat. I want you to enjoy great drinks. We are curating a number of those drinks and even bringing in drinks from outside of the country. But the biggest thing that I'm excited about is bringing more and the glitz and glamour of what I think the Nomad Capitalist lifestyle is. This is not just another conference where you're going to sit in a dusty auditorium somewhere and go out and be bothered by sponsors outside. We have no sponsors at this event. It's entirely designed around you. And because the event is focused around you, the guest, the idea is, how do we have ballerinas entertaining you during dinner? How do we have great international dance performances that you're gonna love while you're drinking cocktails? What's the right playlist for our gala night cocktail party? We're evaluating every aspect of how to make this a show. And we're bringing in world-class singers, world-class dancers. It is going to be, in addition to that information part, an entertainment event. And I think that for me, really excites me about the evolution is the comfort that I have in taking it from what we've always been good at, which is the information, and saying, here's the kind of show I want to provide you. Here's what I want to show you the Nomad Capitalist brand is. That's what sets us apart from anyone else who might be in the passport business or the tax business, is we understand the lifestyle. We understand you want to come and have a fun time and experience things you might not find anywhere else. We're bringing things from all around the world under one roof. Not only do we have guests and my team from dozens of countries to where you can learn from different people and talk to different people and get different experiences from all parts of the world, truly, but you're going to be entertained and you're going to eat and drink from all parts of the world. And to me, that's how I live, and that's what I want to show you. One of the things that we're really focusing on this year is letting you step into our Live Like a King series. We're bringing guests from Live Like a King. We're bringing some of the things that you've seen in Live Like a King, especially for our VIPs, but also for everybody. This is your chance to live like a king with us at Nomad Capitalist Live. People often ask us, why don't you sell Nomad Capitalist merchandise? And we've had people on our team that they take the Nomad Capitalist bag that they get at Nomad Capitalist Live, and people see them on the streets all over the world. This is the only place where you can get Nomad Capitalist merchandise, from bags to our very own mugs. And every year we're going to change the merchandise. If you want cool Nomad merch, you can only get it at Nomad Capitalist Live. My belief is that the world constantly evolves. Countries go up and down. People should be constantly growing. And as such, our event has constantly grown. This is not the same event we hosted 5 years ago. My message to folks is, if you want to learn and meet people and be entertained, then come. If you just want to come and sit in a hall and you don't really want to hear anyone singing and you don't want to eat good food and you don't like to have beautiful people around, don't come. This isn't the event for you, because the Nomad Capitalist brand is so much about not only the things that you need to do to survive and thrive in the world, but it's about enjoying yourself. It's about having happiness and peace in your life. And that's something that we should all be striving for more. And I think one of the things that I've really been trying to build in recent years into the event is we all want to love. We all want to hope is the theme for this year. We want to have hope. We want to go towards the light rather than running away from the darkness. This is your chance to be part of that image, that lifestyle, and to do so in luxury. And this year we're back yet again at the Majestic Hotel in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur is not only the world's best value destination for foreigners, but the Majestic Hotel has the ultimate colonial opulence at affordable prices. They have amazing service, and the vibe is exactly what Nomad Capitalist is all about. From the tropical opulence and afternoon teas in one of my favorite cities in the world, to the evening cocktails with gentlemen in white dinner jackets and cigars, this is the hotel that captures the essence of how to live like a king, how to live as a nomad capitalist. And I want you to come and actually see what life is like in Kuala Lumpur. Go and get your annual health checkup at Prince Court Medical Center. Use it as a jumping off point to go to asset havens like Singapore, or go to lifestyle destinations like Thailand, or investment destinations like Cambodia. If you don't live in Asia, this is an incredible opportunity to come and explore why I think Asia is the future of the world. And you're going to see that in Kuala Lumpur. Guests that book early enough will be able to book a room at the Majestic and have an incredible experience with great service, great aesthetics, at a fraction of the price of what you'd pay anywhere in the West or even other emerging markets. Every year I bring some of the best people from the Nomad Capitalist team to keep you up to date on the latest tax changes, the latest passport programs, things that are going away, and new programs that are coming online. You're going to hear about R&D that we do exclusively for our clients in special presentations, from passport programs you've never heard of, tax havens you've never heard of, even investment opportunities. You're going to hear from members of my research and development team talking to you about passport programs they're uncovering that we don't talk about anywhere else. You're going to hear about the tax changes that could hurt you, as well as opportunities that could benefit you. We put it all under one roof, and you'll make sure you're the most informed person about all things global citizenship. What happens is I run into people all around the world who keep asking me, oh, I thought Switzerland's a good place, or maybe I should go live in Cyprus, or maybe I should bank in Singapore. The reality is the world's constantly changing. There are plenty of banks that no longer really want more clients. There are certain countries that have dramatically raised the conditions to get in, whether it's for you or for your money. You're going to learn what actually works from the hundreds of clients that we work with every year. You're going to hear our real life experience that, hey, this country may say they're open for business, but in reality, they're not acting that way. Or here's a bank that you might not have considered, but it's actually working for people, and they're happy with it. And while we touch on the same topics every year, the speeches are most certainly not the same, because every year there's something that's gone away and there's something that's added. There's something that's changed. And not only are you going to get that information, but you're going to get our unique perspective on it from real life experience. Not that this is a company selling you one of 3 passports, but we're a company that brings dozens and dozens and dozens of options, and we're going to curate those for you and share what we think is the most interesting, whether you want to spend a little bit on a passport or whether you want to spend a lot, whether you're just dipping your toe into offshore banking or whether you're looking to move millions. You're going to learn strategies that are actually working for people now, not 5 years ago or 10 years ago, but what's working today. This is the one event you want to attend this year to expand your horizons, expand your network, find the places that move you, and see and be seen.